Hi, ladies. Happy Tuesday. How is everybody? Hello, Miss Katie and Miss Teresa. How are you guys? I cannot believe we have one day. I was going to say two, but today's pretty much over. We have one day of November left. I'm not ready for December. Not that I ever am, but I'm not ready. I don't know about you guys. I have some Christmas decorations up. Not all of them, but some. I still have decorations I want to put up in my craft room, but I still have stuff to put away in my craft room. So hopefully I can do that this weekend. I was hoping to do some during the week, but we'll see. Last night we did some other things. We set up a new cat litter box and moved out some old ones, and we're shuffling beds and things. And tonight I did grocery pickup and a Costco run, and so definitely didn't happen last night or tonight. So we'll see. Maybe tomorrow and Thursday, but I guess the weekend will be fine, right? It'll be fine. I know, it's really crazy. I had hoped to do more of, I had really hoped and thought that over the Thanksgiving break, I would do more of my December daily, like going through and organizing. I thought, I'll do it one or two times and I'll do it live with you guys while I do it. And I just didn't get to it. There was some yard work to do, and then some stuff around the house to do, and some errands to run, and then we did like our outdoor lights, and then I did some of the indoor Christmas decorations and stuff, and of course, also doing some relaxing and things like that. So I just I didn't really have time to sit down and do it. And any of the times when I would have maybe been like, oh, okay, I could work on it now, it wasn't a time when I would do a live. And so I was like, I'll wait, because I thought I'd have more time. So then as I was getting closer to the weekend, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't done that. And then I was like, you know what, though, I'll just do it on my Tuesday night live, because it'll be a win-win. Then I'm live, people can watch who are hoping to still see more. And I also will force myself, having on the calendar, to do it before December is here. So we'll see, because I don't know, it just doesn't feel like December. It just doesn't. Even the years when I had, other years where, I don't have all my decorations up, or I haven't been totally set up, I still have felt more ready for, even just that, first day of December, even if it's a cup cozy photo or whatever, that I kind of have, I'm, ready to go. And I'm not feeling that this year. It's very strange. I don't know. But we're going to make it happen. That's what I've decided. Because I was kind of feeling that way over the weekend, too, when it came to decorations. I really wasn't feeling it. I wasn't even excited to put out decorations at first. And then I started, and then I was feeling good. And so I got, if you saw, I did a little video. I did our whole little gallery wall area. And I actually did our little, 3-tier, and our kitchen is all done. I meant to take pictures of that. So I really just, for this particular year, I'm going to do the hutch in our eating area, our kitchen, and I want to do some stuff out here in my craft room, but I still have stuff to put away. But that's it. I'm not putting out a tree in this room. The baby kitties, especially Nala, the little girl, loves the tree. We wanted to just test, so we put up the one tree on Saturday with lights, and she's in it nonstop. So I'm glad I wasn't going to put up the tree out here anyway. We decided we're not putting up our Star Wars tree this year, because even though it's in the basement, we now have the basement open for all the animals. And so that would be another tree with years worth of irreplaceable Star Wars ornaments, breakable Star Wars ornaments. So we're not putting up that tree. So that's one less thing we have to do. And we're not putting any of our actual ornaments on the tree in our family room. I'm going to probably just go get some cute non-breakable ornaments to just decorate the tree for this year, because it's a constant battle, which we know cats like trees, and our other cats have enjoyed the Christmas trees, but baby Nala just loves the tree, just absolutely. So I'm gonna just do some decorations, and then I'm gonna try to more focus on like doing things for the season, doing, different movie nights and trying to like listen to the music and do hot cocoa and, enjoy all of my crafty stuff and things like that. That's my goal. That's my plan. I know, except like it's just been, I know that like time always goes fast and but like this year's just been really strange. Like it's not only that it's going fast, but it just doesn't even, it usually goes fast, but at least it starts to feel like it. It just has gone really fast this year, and it hasn't, like October didn't really feel like October. Like I didn't really feel like it was Halloween time. I didn't really feel like it was Thanksgiving. Like it's just, I don't know. It's really strange. Hi, Miss Michelle. You're not late. It's all good. Hi, Aunt Charlotte. So I figured we'd do a little chit chat this evening. I do have one thing of Happy Meal I was going to open. And then I was just going to dive in while we talk and do some more of my December daily supplies. I did do a little bit of, I was going through some of my other, like, so if you guys remember, I kind of mentioned, so I have like one cart that is like all Christmas supplies, but it's for like more junk journals specifically. Like it might not, hi Dash, it might not, like I might use some of it for my own personal documenting, but typically it's stuff that I, was getting when I started doing junk journals for, when I first got into junk journals. That first Christmas, I made a couple to sell, and I made a couple for friends for Christmas gifts. So like I have a lot of, and then I pick stuff up different times, like if I find it, especially if it's like super special or super inexpensive. But then I have my December daily cart, which also has like all of the things. But I still have from like before I transitioned to carts, before I was doing December daily, and before I was doing any junk journaling, I still have my like my December collections, Dashy, in the plastic cases that are in the drawers. Like I have two sets, well, a set and a half, that are all Christmas stuff. So I did go through those over the break because I was also working on the Christmas ephemera countdown calendars, and like I had pulled everything and was working on everything, but then I get to certain spots where I'm like, what else do I have, or do I have anything else that would like make this little collection even better? Like, and so I was going through all of those and realizing just how much Christmas stuff I really have that I really need to like either find a way to use, whether it's in a December daily or if it's truly like, I love this, but it's going to be used for something else. Or like, it's got to go. Like, I've got to just hit that point because there's just so many. Like, and then there's, other than some years, there's typically been like at least one collection I like each year. So then it's hard because then you get the new collection, and depending, they don't always mix well. So I'll probably kind of look at some of that stuff too this evening, but we'll see because I have so much that's still on my cart that I never even got to last week. Oh, you finally used your silhouette. That is amazing. That is awesome. I have to probably try to use mine, but I know I can also use my Cricut for it. I did purchase some cut files from Paige Evans' Black Friday sale, because since I did the Pink Fresh Studio retreat and did the one that she did with us, and actually like truly completed one, I've always loved her stuff, but I've never, it's been like, don't even go that route. But once I tried it and just seeing, especially after I had already gone through this, I saw the sale after I had just gone through a bunch of my bins and realizing I have all these collections where it's like, yeah, I really like the collection. It has a lot of great papers, but again, since I have so many collections, it might be hard. Some where it's like, I don't want to get rid of them, but it wouldn't be the collection I would use for like my whole December daily. So it was like, this could be a really great way to use kind of a whole collection on like a page or two, because I could cut and use so many of the different papers as well as in the embellishments and everything like that, and really feel like I used a collection and everything. But then, so I did purchase quite a few, and I know that I know like she usually does hers as 12 by 12, but I know that I know you can make them smaller too. So like you can even, customize the size. So even though I'm not doing a 12 by 12 album this year for December Daily, I could still customize some of them and make them the size of the book that I'm planning to use and still use them. So I also have to like do some of that and try printing some of those or having some of those cut. Which that I have less concern with actually doing than some of the other like fancier where you're trying to like print and do like the special like kiss cuts for stickers where you have to line it up and all that kind of stuff. Like sending something to just cut, I can handle. So I definitely want to work on that. And I wanted to like enjoy the last couple of days of November this week because again I didn't really feel like I just kind of feel like I missed that too. So like I didn't want to switch into like any of my like planner stuff to be Christmas stuff or like bags or pouches or anything. I was like, okay, I'll wait. But now I'm like, oh, so that's probably what I'll do tomorrow night, at least some, because I'm not gonna do any tonight. And then, Thursday is December 1st. So I did pull out, I put them on my desk because, I have planners and I have all sorts of different notebooks and stuff. But, like, I have a couple of different covers, from over the years that, like, I've purchased. And then, because of what fabric it is, I haven't wanted to get rid of them. So I'm going to try to figure out how I want to use at least some of these and get them set up and then just use them. Even if it's just to, like, do grocery lists, jot down, all the things. I'm trying to get better about writing things down, like anything and everything down, to try and help with the ADHD. Aren't they so cute? So like this, and I don't know when they stopped doing this. Like, so these two are both, these are like Doodlebug Design in fabric. I don't know if Doodlebug Design still does fabric or not. And I forget, this was also a paper collection. I don't remember which company, because that was why, like, when I was purchasing some fabric a while back before I knew what I was going to do with it, because I wasn't doing junk journals yet, this is when I would go with my Aunt Charlotte, and oftentimes my sister, and we would go to fabric stores, and I would see cute fabric that was by the scrapbook companies and be like, oh my gosh, I really want that. But then it would be like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I don't necessarily sew, and I wasn't doing junk journals at the time. So these I actually, this particular one, like I had purchased this fabric and the coordinating fabric, and I don't remember what company this was, because I mean it might be like Bella Boulevard or something where like their style has just changed a little bit. Like I had purchased the fabric and then I ended up having one of the gals that I was getting, these are so fuzzy from being in the bin. Imagine that in a house full of cats and dogs. I sent her the fabric and then she created this for me because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to use the fabric for. And so I didn't want it to go to waste. But this was just a fabric that one of the other gals had, but it matches like Doodlebug Design almost perfectly because like different seasons of Doodlebug Design, like there's Doodlebug Design paper and there's like, this is a different year, it's a later collection, but like it's almost identical. And like this for sure is Doodlebug Design. I haven't looked to see if they still do fabric. Oh, yes. Yes, to design some stuff. Yeah, Michelle, there is not. And that was one of the hard things, even though I didn't end up like completely doing it, that was one of the hard things I found with the 10 by 8 for Week in the Life, even though I had bought the main kit and the smaller kit for from Allie Edwards. Like I ended up having to pull, I pulled Felicity Jane papers that coordinated color-wise to fill in all of those long pocket pages because there was only so many long inserts. And it's funny, I know like when the kids were little, I had a film, a film camera that I forget what it was called, where it was like for a while it was really awesome, like to have the long photos and to have all these long photos from then. But I don't have those now. Like, so yes, the panorama cameras. Like, so, you could do 3 different sizes, when you took the photos, like, so I have a bunch of those from when they were little, which would fit pretty much perfectly in there. And I know technically you can do panoramic photos, like, I don't know if they call it that I think they still call it that on your iPhone. But A, I don't really do them. And B, then, I guess if you do some and they're cute and you print them, I don't know. Anywho. So I'm going to turn on my desk camera because I want to show you a couple things, and then I want to just dive right in because I have a ton to do. And I'm happy for us to chit chat. And I also want to keep things super fun and super upbeat and super positive. And I had kind of a crummy day, so I don't want to go that route. I just don't. I want to stay positive. So I'm just going to try to cut into this one box real quick while I don't have the camera on because it's just kind of messy. And then I'm going to add my desk camera and we're going to look at some things. Hi Stephanie, what did you guys purchase or want to purchase? Maybe you didn't, but maybe you looked at and debated, or what were the big things, especially like crafty things or small business things, were you guys getting from like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday, those kinds of things? I would love to know what everybody was like looking for or excited about or did purchase. There were so many things on the one hand, like so many things. There were lots of things that I looked at and then would be really good about. Did they post it yet? Not crafty, but important. I totally get that. Did they actually post registration for it? Teresa? I didn't see it if they did. Ooh, Aunt Charlotte, lots of fabric, huh? Oh, they gave some more info. Okay. I haven't seen that stuff specifically, so I'm gonna have to look. But I want to. That's my hope. I would like to. I would really like to. I did see they did the one live, and I watched some of it. I would really like to, because I think it would be really awesome. You paid for 15 yards and that's an amazing deal, Aunt Charlotte. Paid for 15 yards and got 15 yards of fabric free. And it didn't have to all be the same. It could just be yardage. So you could have technically gotten 30 different fabrics, a yard of 30 different fabrics. Yes? Because that would be amazing. Because that's my thing. There's such cute Disney fabric right now at Joann's. There's super cute Star Wars stuff. There's super cute Winnie the Pooh stuff. There's super cute, all of the stuff. And it's it would be super cute for different covers or different things, but it starts to add up if you're, even if you're buying half a yard, because most of it's $13 a yard, depending. I do have that. I did start following that account. So I'll have to go back because maybe I missed details in one of the lives. I would really like to go. And it's far enough away that I'm hoping that that's a possibility. Well, Angela, I could see for you getting different links depending on what you were going to use it for. Because when you purchase fabric, you typically, I know that you sometimes know or have a better idea of what you're going to use it for than this girl who doesn't sew and just would like fabric and then be like, how much do I buy? Well, what are you going to make? I have no idea. I just like the fabric. So, yeah, that's the good thing is it sounds like it's not going to be a super expensive retreat, but super amazing. So, I'm hoping. I am definitely hoping that I can. Let's see. Let's add see my messy desk over here. Goodness gracious. Oh, that's because I moved this a little bit because I didn't want, there we go. That's a little better. I didn't want the light totally in my other camera. There we go. But a little bit's not too bad. That'll be okay. And I'll make this. That does make a big difference if it's drivable. It really does. 'Cause that's one of the things with, I discounted very quickly the Mindy Lacefield one that she offered to her Patreons. And then I was talking with one of the gals and I was like considering it again, but it's just difficult because there's the retreat and there's when it's a certain distance, there's just so many more additional costs. Yes. It's not as, it's not as far as Texas, right? So that's definitely worthwhile. What are we?
Just gonna come in with my beer shirt.
What is this?
This is my presentation. It's my English thing.
You can't wait till I'm done?
No, I'm freaking out about it.
Did Kyle get back to you?
No.
Well, okay.
You just have to look.
Just a minute.
You just have to look through it. Like, you don't have to, like, read it word for word.
Okay.
Like, I looked over one of the other presentations, and he had...
Aunt Charlotte says hi.
Hello. Who also did this topic, had more pictures than he had words.
That's what you should have on slides.
I know. But I wanted to make sure I incorporated the stuff from our pre-write.
Are you, when you turn it in, though, are you turning in just the presentation, or would they see, like, the...
No, they're just seeing the presentation.
So they wouldn't see, like, your presenter presentation where then you could have what you're saying in the notes?
No.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
For my counter arguments, I only did one slide each. But from all my other ones, I did...
Go back to the number 4 one.
2 slides each. That or this?
The next one. I mean, you should break this into 2.
Like 2 slides?
Mm-hmm. Just because this is a lot to try and take in. So either having this on one slide and just having like something small and then putting these on another slide next to each other.
Okay.
I think it would make
5.
it...
The 5 is...
That one's fine.
That's all I got for 5.
But I would just break that into 2.
Okay, and then I'm going to turn and...
Well, why don't you wait just a little bit in case Kyle gets back to you? Okay. Texas is drivable. Katie and I did it. Oh, I'm not an English teacher though. At all. All I was looking at was the slides and being able to like sort of kind of figure out maybe how to make it a better breakdown of presentation wise, especially because her English teacher sounds like she's a real piece of work. Like overcritical, unnecessarily like difficult with what she's like grading people. No, I teach family consumer science. So I teach culinary arts 1, and I teach child development, and I teach parenting, and I teach advanced child development, and sometimes I teach consumer education as well. Those are the classes that I teach. Those are the classes that I teach. So these are little... Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize that it's a different style. Did anyone else order the little gingerbread person from Mindy Lacefield? This is a different style background on her clip. Oh, yes. Actually, for 9 years, I taught sewing. Aunt Charlotte, you're right. At my first teaching job, I taught sewing for 9 years, which is hilarious. but I did. I did. It is a very fun mix of classes. It is a very fun mix of classes. I have a lot of fun with my students most of the time. I usually build really good rapport and relationships with my students because they usually kind of sort of want to be in my classes, and or at least even if they don't 110% want to be there, it's not necessarily something where they just aren't good at, and so they just, like, it doesn't matter how hard they try, they can't be very successful, you know? Like, if you're not good at math or not good at science or not good at English, like, it doesn't matter how great the teacher is. Sometimes it still can just be really, really frustrating and difficult. So I do have that on my side too. Oh, that's terrible, Michelle. I think college professors probably just have way too much, like, too many liberties to just do what they want with, like, their grading and how they do things. Oh, okay. Yeah, but because, like, usually the clips are double-sided. So I was curious why this one isn't double-sided for one, and then why there's a pin in there. If she was just trying something new, or I don't know. I decided that because of course I was super excited about All Is Bright with Minnie Lacefield. I have decided that I am going to enjoy it during the month of December, once all my December supplies are set up, and especially like when I'm on Christmas break and stuff, because when I was gonna give myself time to craft the one night, like just truly for me, I was gonna turn on a lesson and start something, and I realized I was kind of doing it just because, and I didn't have all my Christmas stuff organized, and I know I'm going to want to pull from there for like adding all the things that she wants to do, and so I was like, you know what, I am still going to do it and enjoy it, and I have my whole cart set up, but I'm going to wait, and I'm going to do it once I'm in that space. So yes. Okay, I was just like, what is happening? So this little clip from Mindy Lacefield, and then I just got her other little winter charms to add on to like my little pouches and things to put on the stickers and stuff from the class. Because what I like about these too, especially with like the pouches, is knowing that like they can go on there and be used like every year. Like it's, you know, and or I can even like change out for like seasonally. I realize it'd be fun to change out seasonally on like my Delphonics pouch. Some of these kind, like these little things too, like I'm using the word like a lot. Sorry, my brain's a little fried today. And then just some stickers. I got the little Christmas tree smelly stickers. And the little gingerbread, the little strawberry gingerbread girl. So those will be super cute. I felt like there was something, but this was a smaller order. Hello, baby Thanos. The day has been, it's better now that I'm home. I had a good day with students. But I'm glad I'm home and hanging out with all my crafty peeps. I'm going to do some December daily prep. That's the plan. That is the plan. So I wanted to show you those things. Because if you haven't gotten cute things from Mindy Lacefield, hi, Suze. You want to, because her stuff is adorable. Like, super duper adorable. Super duper cute winter fun. Okay, let me move this out of the way. But then I wanted to show you, because I had shown you guys the first things that I got from Show a Little Happiness. I wanted to open this and show you her pet tape, because it is adorable. adorable. I did send her information to Little Craft Place too, and suggested that Little Craft Place take a look at her shop because she does do wholesale. And I think that this stuff would be like, Show Little Happiness stuff would be perfect at Little Craft Place. I think that it fits right in with the kinds of things that they sell, and I think that it would do very well. And they got back to me and said that they were going to take a look, and they thanked me for it. So I'm hoping, I mean, obviously I still can't drive. To Texas every time I want to go there, but at least it would be better shipping to be able to order from Little Craft Place than Show Little Happiness's Etsy shop, since she's in Malaysia. So, you know, it's a little bit trickier to get here. Yes, I did order twice. I didn't get anything today. But yes, I ordered. Because I need another pouch or cup cozy or coaster. Like, I need a hole in my head. But, you know. It's so, the stuff is super adorable. B, it's super well made. But C, knowing how much it supports her family, like just add to cart. I am excited though, because I did order, because I had been waiting, and then because they had the huge blowout sale, I did order the from what is it called? Your purse gal, Stephanie. Rad Rev Shop. So I'm super excited for those to come. Yes, very, very excited. Very, very excited to trade out some things. Oh, yeah, isn't that... It's so hard when you order, you know, sometimes when you order something handmade and you assume it's going to be a certain quality and it's not. The quality of Emily stuff, Simply October stuff, is just amazing. Hers, rock, paper, scissors, rock, baby, scissors, and, of course, Aunt Charlotte's. And so what else is new? And Nana Paslov, like, their stuff is lined. Oh, and Jen D Handcrafted. Their stuff is lined and gorgeous, like, so well done. Rad Rev is the bags, Teresa, if that's what you're asking. So this is the... Oh, it's going to give a glare. So this is the pet tape of her Christmas girls. Like, this is... I wonder if it'll show up better up here. Maybe. Adorable. Like, it's really hard for you guys to see that. Like, so stinking adorable. Like, I don't even know how, because of my ring light to because I didn't at first. I just, like, I'll just get the die cuts, like, I don't know. But then I was seeing all these people use this, and I was like, oh, okay. So yes, so cute. So I had gotten the December, but I also went ahead then. Let me show you this, and then we're gonna do December stuff, because because I'm never going to get it done at this rate. Because I stayed up way too late last night because we were binging a show, and I was like, one more episode. And then there was only one left, and I was like, one more. And, you know, my husband doesn't have to go to work this week, but I do. He's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's all good. Totally overslept. I was running late. It's not a good thing. And I have a meeting first thing tomorrow morning, so there will be none of that. There will be none of that. This is the fall one. Oh, this is different. This doesn't have... Oh, this is not the pet tape. This is like actual, like, just has the sticky right on the back. Okay. But the fall one is vertical, which I thought was just amazing. Like, amazing. I mean, look at these girls. Her girls are so stinking cute. I mean, look at that. Trying to... I mean, come on. Like... unbelievable. Okay. So as Katie told me to be careful falling down the Japanese stationery hole. Yeah, and she is the sweetest thing. Like, she is the sweetest thing. I have messaged back and forth with her I don't know how many times, and she is just adorable. Like, she's so cute. And I think I mentioned to you guys, I did ask, like, she offers wholesale, and so I did ask her, like, you have to message her for it, and she did send me the catalog, but her, like, I'd have to actually have a storefront, like, physical and online storefront, to, like, purchase the quantity of stuff and the cost, you know, and I let her know nicely, like, just, oh, I'd love to carry your stuff for you, like, to offer it to, like, my friends in the, you know, here in the U.S., but I said, I'm too small, like, I can't do that. And she was so sweet, because she was like, oh my God, your shop is so cute, like, you know, it'll grow. And which, on the one hand, I'm not really a shop, like, technically, you know, in a lot of ways, so it's all good. Oh, it's funny, speaking of driving to Texas, I have on my Missouri sweatshirt, like, this just, like, it's this really retro image, and it's this cool cut. It's, like, really long and, like, frayed, and they took it off the mannequin for me at what's the name of the restaurant? I can't think. Cracker Barrel. That was on our way home after the sunroof, and after I had, like, wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to get us home in that same day, because I hit a point where I was like, Katie, I can't drive, like, we need to get off. I can't drive. I need to get out of the car. I'm gonna fall asleep, like, because, like, the adrenaline had worn off. It was like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. Like, we gotta get out of the car. We gotta get out of the car. Well, they only had one on the shelf, and I was like, oh, you know, do you have any more in the back? And the guy was really sweet, and she went and checked in the back, and then she's like, no. And then she actually was like, and she walked over, and she was like, she started taking down the mannequin. And I'm like, oh. She's like, well, let's see what size is on the mannequin. She was the one that was like, let's get it down for you. Like, I didn't even have to ask. She was just like, wait a minute, let's see what size that one is, if it's the one you need. So you guys saw last week, I know, right? So super good customer service, because she could have been like, sorry, no more in the back. Because it was, like, on the top of, like, a tall, like, bookshelf, too. It wasn't, like, I mean, she had to, like, yeah. So, if you guys saw, I decided to do my stamps last week in the little hot cocoa bin. And I really like how visible they are. So that's going to come in handy. And then I had started organizing stuff in my little, oh, you guys can't see it in the camera. I can go this way. My little IKEA white divider that's like paper collections. And then I had done my L Studio in a little coffee blend cocoa bar crate thing, because what I tend to do with my L Studio is it's never been like the center collection for my December documenting. It's always like fill in. Like I really love their stuff, but it's always fill in. Like it's always things that I will add in with my collections, because it's such a, like their stuff is so great, like the colors and the sentiments and everything. So I knew that having that like separate, because if I know if I'm going to reach for something that's from L Studio, I don't necessarily need to have it spread out within. It's for me, I realized it would be better if it was contained. So now I have all of the like miscellaneous stuff that I didn't start last week because it was getting late. And even this evening, I'm like, I know I won't be able to get through all of it, but I wanted to go through some more. And I also wanted to, let's see, some of what I need to figure out is how I want to organize some stuff, because I have a decent amount of stuff. Okay, this is going to frustrate me. Okay, it's in there. I have a decent amount of stuff in like closed bins and like laying down, and I'll show you, like laying down, and I'm thinking I need them to be vertical and I need to be able to see stuff. So I kind of have to figure that out. So I started stacking, oh, that's right, because I stole that one little bin. I need some more of the, I need some more of these bins. I wish Target would have these again. I mean, I know that you can get different ones of these at like Michael's and Joann's. They're just more expensive. So I need, for right now, I had my words separated from other ones, but until I get another one, I just am gonna put them in here so they're at least not all over the place. And I should make a little list of the things I need. Oh. I know. There's so many different rabbit holes, right? That's the hard thing, is it's like, oh, I like, especially when you do different projects, because it's like, oh, there's all of the, if you like stickers, there's stickers. If you do planners, there's different stickers for planners. If you do junk journaling, there's stuff for junk journaling. If you do stamping, there's stamps. If you do... I was going to make myself a little note while we're talking. But it's so easy, right? Like once you get one thing, or once you start using something, then it's like such an easy, like, oh, well, what else is there of this? Clear plastic snap bin. But that is why, as we've talked about a little bit, 2023, we're going to try to focus on using what we have, using our stash. And I'm going to come up with some ways for us to do that, like to challenge us to do that. Okay, see, this is all like clips. So, well, no, it's not all clips, but most of it is. So maybe, okay, this would be, I'm going to save this one because this one's a little bit easier to like tackle at another time. So we're going to save this actually. And I'm going to grab one of my other bins to show you what I'm talking about. So that's what we're going to focus on in 2023, is using our stash as well as our tools, like, so that we can use them, decide if we love them, and if we do love them, use them more, and if we don't, get them out of our space. So like stamps and punches and die cuts and whatever other types of tools, mink, things like that. Oh, there you go. There you go. Katie, I love that, like, oh, well, they have such and such in Chicago. That's going to become a field trip for us, isn't it? Which is fine. So, like, this particular bin, which is cute. Like, I've had it for years, and it's very cute. I love it with the little Christmas trees on it. But this is, like, you know, it's a hodgepodge of different things. That's a photo. Like, I had to, like, do a lot of just, like, throwing stuff together at a certain point. So, you know, I have, like, this is, like, junk journal supply style, but it's things that, like, I have gotten in, you know, kits or gifts or things like that, and I just have it all, like, piled in here. But it's like, what am I going to, like, if it's all just piled in here, like, it's not going to get used. You know what I mean? I'm not going to remember it's in here. I'm not going to use it. So I really feel like I need to sort it relatively. And I feel like I maybe need to put it in something, like, vertical so that I can see it. Or I guess if it's the right size, even if I use this container, but do, like, a file. I just realized I do a filing system. Like, if it's small enough, I could do it that way. Because it's like, do you guys have this kind of stuff? Like, I didn't get this kind of stuff until I was doing junk journaling. So, you know, and similarly, like, you know, I have, like, different tags, and then I have, like, the little tiny labels, and then I have, like, stamps, you know, and then I have playing cards, and then I have like, and on the one hand, it's great to have them in the, like, I do love these stackable bins for a lot of things, but I am finding I like these stackable bins more if it's for a collection where, like, I know that it's, like, this is my die cuts for this collection. Whereas, like, this is a variety of vintage stuff, so it's like I don't necessarily have to take this out every time and be like, only to go, oh, nothing from that is what I'm looking for. Does that make sense? Oh, okay. See, and I see a lot of people using, like, the little trays too, like the little divided trays, which I do have some of those too. I think the only ones I have only have, like, 6 sections, though. They don't have maybe, like, all of the tiny ones, which that would, but that, like, so on the one hand, that would work for some of these smaller things and to be able to have them propped up so I could see it. But then it's hard too, because, like, I don't have a ton of workspace. Like, some individuals have a bigger desk space. Not to say this is a small desk, but, like, it's, you know, it is only so big on the one hand. And I have to be conscious of, like, my cats and stuff, not just, like, walking through it. So to have it, like, on the cart, I don't know if that makes the most sense. Yes, see, they don't stack. Well, that's the thing, is they look super cute, but I'm just curious, like, if they'd really work for the stuff I have. So I think, because, like, I have this kind of stuff, and then, and I'll go through this a little bit. That's all right. Grammar's not important. Remember, we determined I do not teach English. Grammar's not important. We're not at work. It's after hours. Yeah, like, I have it all in the cart, but it's like, this stuff isn't going to get used. You know what I mean? And on the one hand, maybe some of it doesn't need to. Like, that's where I'm realizing, like, I do want to, like, sort through some of it and, you know, maybe pull out stuff that isn't Christmas specific, that even if I kind of like it, I could just go with regular junk journal supplies at this point. Because I have... My bad. You know, I like these types of boxes are super cute from, you know, I've gotten these over the years, like from TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and they're super nice, and they are very stackable. And on the one hand, it's fine that you can't see what's in them, depending on what you're going to put in them. But at the same time, then it's like, it's another box to, like, open and go through, and I might be forgetting. Katie, that's so cute. Which I wanted to, I'm just going to toss this out there because So I got this stuff a couple of years ago. I had gotten from A Sunshiny Life, had these really cute little boxes where like these are digital vintage replica printables, but she had printed them on really nice paper, as well as then having some really cute um, um, like trims and things like that, and some cute little things that she had made with different buttons and things like that. And she had these cute little, just like little ephemera things that you could buy. Um, but part of what I loved about it is I loved having them, especially that Christmas. Like, it was so fun to have those, like, I've separated it out, but like to have that little collection of things and to be able to like make and pull from. And I have quite an array of stuff at this point too. And I was thinking about making a few of those. So not like countdown calendar, it's a huge thing, but like little, because I love them and I would love like making them. Um, so I was thinking about doing that if some of you would be interested. Like, just, some of it would be things that are like printables, but then even adding in like cute tickets and things like that. But like these are from a different gal, but like these are tickets, but they're embossed, which is really cute. A cute way to do things. They're embossed, and then like they have glitter on them. But even like I have little teeny tiny stamps or just different things. So like even just taking some little things, but like taking them up a notch and just like adding them. So like that's the thing. It's like I have this stuff in here, but it's like, when am I going to use it if it's in this little... Oh, and she'd done this where she'd gone ahead and like printed this all out and stitched around and made it a little folder, and then it has like it's like a little ephemera folder and has all the cute things in it, that like stuff like this is super cute. And on the one hand, this is really cute to like add into a junk journal, and or even if you refilled this every year with like cute things and had it, because it's just even fun sometimes to truly play with all the paper things as you're deciding what you want to use. So I'm just trying to decide how I should arrange all these things because I want to use them. Yeah, isn't that cute? So I was thinking about, like, I don't want to say I could whip these up because that sounds, but at the same time, like, this is something I can handle. Like, I can handle printing and I can handle straight edge stitching on paper. For sure. So like even if we did it like together, you know what I mean? If people printed and we built some things together. I don't know. I just was thinking I had so much fun that particular year having those little and I kept them in the little box that year, like to just like go in and be able to just pull out and play. Like it just made the season very magical. Okay, so I think what I'm going to mostly do at the moment is we're just going to chit-chat while I go through some of these, and we'll start to see, like, what I have, what would be the best arrangement as far as organization. I do have, when it comes to, like, Christmas, like, I don't have a lot of mixed ephemera because I was always one typically to either keep collections together. So like, especially when it comes to like a Christmas collection, like I keep the collections together. And then anything that I have separated out and or that I bought separately, like if you were buying stuff like it, especially like at Tuesday morning, you know what I mean? Where you're not necessarily buying the whole collection, you just have bought okay, so like this year when I got like the cute, this is Julie's, it's stickers, but like, so let's say it's just a random like ephemera pack and like that's all you got. This is the kind of stuff I have on like that other Christmas cart at this point because I've moved it to that direction. But yeah, it's like if you have a lot of that, it's like what do you put it in and how do you sort it so you can see what you have and really use it. So we're just going to have some fun. The other thing is like holler if these are types of things, I'll let you guys know what some of them are since some of you don't do junk journaling, or maybe you have started but maybe you don't have a lot of the vintage stuff. So these are little paper coasters which turn out super, super cute to use in albums. And then, like, this is just really cute, like, little vintage, like, just little sheets of paper. I'm going to just kind of separate things into, like, relatively little. These are the little tally cards, like, from playing cards. This is another, like, big thing that a lot of times you'll get like in a vintage, um, a vintage collection. My brain was like, um, so like these can be a lot of fun. And of course playing cards, like, you know, playing cards, which these are a similar size, but, and of course cute vintage Christmas tags, but even sometimes like new things. Like it doesn't, like I'm the type that doesn't have to be vintage. That's how, like, that's me personally. Like some people want everything to truly be vintage, and that's awesome. That's wonderful. Milk caps. But I'm okay if it's not vintage. Okay, I feel like this is kind of in my way a little bit. This little tag. I'm just, you know, just looking at things, trying to figure out, you know, like this little vintage tag. It is a vintage Holly Hobby tag. I have, let's see, I have that, and the paper tabby typically has some. I think she might still have some available. Like, there's like this one too. So it is Holly Hobby. It's just pastel Holly Hobby for the holidays. It's really, like, really, really cute. Which, like, I had that over there. I guess I should bring it. Okay, well, I should just bring it over here while we're doing that. I'm sorry, Suze, that you have such intermittent, internet connection. And, man, I just got, like chatty. Because I'm looking at the time going, oh my gosh, like, it's later than I thought. Right, that'll kind of go over there because it's a tag. Oh, well, I'm glad you can see the comments. I mean, that's good at least, right? I know. Oh, but like my thing is I don't have to have vintage stuff. I can have current stuff. And I'm okay with that. And or even, like old but not vintage. Like if you go into Goodwill, you can sometimes find packages of paper coasters, or you can find like Christmas, like little packages of like invitation, like Christmas party invitations that are from like the 80s or early 90s. So they're not necessarily like, you know, from the 50s, you know, that, you know, people really love, but they still are something that you can't necessarily walk in and buy today. Yeah. You're watching a show on Discovery Channel. You're so funny. But yeah, I'm going to pull this one out because like this came in something, and yes, it has green, but it's not super Christmassy. So like I'm just going to put that with my other like coasters. And then like this is cute. It's an envelope from like photos, and like but it's not Christmassy. So like I'm just gonna get to the point where some of those things I am gonna pull out, because I am not necessarily using some of this stuff, since I have so many Christmas collections. This is really cute. It's a name tag, but it has this embellishment on it. And I don't know if the person did that for their kit or if this is like how they came, because both are very vintagey. That, you know, like certain things, if they're not like Christmas themed, I'm just going to go ahead and pull them out since I kind of have a lot of true Christmas stuff. Of course, cupcake liners. I love using cupcake liners. And again, you can buy even new ones. They don't have to be vintage, at least in my personal opinion. I'm going to put that like by the paper. I know, the telephone pad ones. I know, right? Super. That's technically a card, but like size-wise. Like I know like these are playing cards that came in something, but like I know that these aren't vintage. Like these are newer. And I'm kind of making my, like, I don't necessarily, like, love it. Collection little pile only because, again, there's so much. And, like, this is super cute, paper, but, like, it's plain and it says July, so I can use that for something else. At least in my personal opinion. This is one of the envelopes from the ephemera collection that I was using from Pretty Little Studio. Hers was so cute. But yeah, even just, and like, even though I might have stuff this color though, so we will put that in. Like, this is a vintage cocktail napkin, which again, this to me isn't real Christmassy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out just because I have a bunch of Christmas ones. So it's a cute little Christmas postcard. Yeah, just I saved all of the envelopes with the numbers because I was trying to use those as well, which is what a lot of this is. But I'm not doing that project. I was using the pastel stuff from her in my gratitude one, and I'm not going to go back to it. As cute as it was, I'm just going to call it done. This is a really cute old-fashioned, like, potato one because of the material of it. All right, I just have, like... what was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Oh, the ones that were shaped like an old rotary phone. I don't remember those ones. The shaped ones. I don't remember those. I just remember like the pink ones or different ones. I have one, like I like some of the like sarcastic, funny stuff too, and I have one that says like the shit hit the fan while you were gone, and it has like a old fan on. It's hilarious. I'll have to show you guys. It's super cute, like very very cute. Yeah. So at the moment, I'm just sorting things by essentially like size and or theme at the moment, just so I can kind of see what I have. Like what I have when it comes to organizing, because I really just kind of placed all of this in this bin last year. I'm tired. I'm getting tired. What time is it? Oh my goodness. Okay. I was going to ask a question and now it just totally escaped me. This is a little Christmas caroling book that came in the one, which is cute because then you can like take out the various pages if you want to. Vintage tickets. What are your plans? Hi, Ramona. What are your guys' plans for your documenting as far as like, are you going to try and document, like, are you going to try to work on things during the week, or are you going to mostly be working on things on the weekends? Like, so just taking your pictures during the week and then documenting on the weekends. don't even know why these papers are in there. I really don't even need those papers. I'm just curious what your plans are. And or do you guys already have, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you have, specific things you're, like, are you planning to take certain pictures already? Like, within, oh, I'll make, like, are you going to take pictures of decorations and do that as one of your days? Or are those things that you just, if they get included naturally because that's what you take for that day? Like, some people do, like, their favorites, or some people map out, like, things that they know they want to make sure that they take pictures of and they document to put in December Daily. And some people genuinely, it's like whatever photo they do for that day. Like, I'm just curious what your guys' approach is. Because mine, on the one hand, is typically like whatever I'm, like whatever that day truly brings. What paper are you trying to find? So Teresa, are those things that just like you kind of know that you typically will have? Like you typically will have some soccer games and like you guys do movie watching and oh, you're trying to find the rotary. That's hilarious. Oh, goodness gracious. Index cards, of course, are always really fun, especially when you can find certain colors like that are vintage. I love vintage recipe cards if you can find them. They can be super fun. So where are you ladies going that you're going to see each other? This is not a vintage one. This is like a printable one. So that can still be super cute. Where are you ladies going? See, these are like 3x4 cards, but at the same time, they're just little printables. And they're adorable, but I don't need to have them in that little bag, I don't think. I need to just have them like in a bin with things the same size as them. Oh my gosh, that's so fun that you're gonna go to a crafty meetup. I don't know where to put this size-wise. I'll put it right there. Vintage cards are really fun, especially when they like spell things out. My middle name is Noelle, so I really love things that say Noelle or spell out Noelle. I know, I hope you guys have a great time. That sounds like a ton of fun. A ton of fun. So far, I'm not sure that sorting through this is necessarily helping me decide how I want to organize it. I will say that much, but I do feel like it's at least helping me to see what sizes I have. I love vintage cards. Like, just adorable. So stinking cute. Oops. So cute. Cute little die cuts. Another potato bag. Vintage doily. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide. Oh, these are all the things from... Okay, I need to put that separately. Oh, I need to put these with stickers now. Little Rebecca Hoot from... this is like a little bookmark one. But this is just a cute tag, actually. That would be really cute as a tag. And these need to go with my stickers. Vintage doily. This is a cute tag, but this is an everyday tag, not Christmas. So I can put that there. This is also not Christmas. I just lost my train of thought. Dang it. Lost my train of thought. What I was going to say. Oh, I do feel like it's helping at least by like separating it out and seeing what I have. But I'm still not sure how I want to organize things. Those are not Christmas. Doilies are fun, aren't they? So you're doing the 12 days of Christmas, but before Christmas. So are you doing like so you're doing the 12, like the first 12 days of December, or the 12 days right before Christmas? Oh, that's super fun. So you write them a letter. Oh, I love that. That's a really neat idea. That is a very neat idea. These are just tickets. Okay, these are everyday tickets in a brown bag. Oh, this goes with this. And like this is cute that it's like a recipe page, but I have lots and lots of recipe pages, and I would use a Christmas one. So like I will just put that with like my everyday stuff. Because that's just kind of how I roll. And this is cute, the hearts, but there again, like this to me is something that I would use, which I know that it was it was the December CWR kit from Rebecca who like this she did. So it's super cute, and that's why I have it all together. But just as I'm going through, since I have so much Christmas specific stuff, this stuff can definitely come out and be non-Christmas. Let's see. Oh, right before and kind of keeping with the song. I like that. That's super cute. That's super cute. Oh, you have your wedding anniversary. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's totally about like more Valentine's Day. Yeah. And then see, I used to when I haven't done this in a while, but when I first was using vintage stuff too, I was getting I would get collections, especially from like Paper Pippi when she was doing more physical collections. She still does some, but not as, I don't feel like she does as many as she used to. I would like intentionally keep them all together, but and certain ones I still have together, but since this is more it's all Christmas related, like I know I can go ahead and break it up and use it for different things instead. This is cute. Another little doily. Oh, look at that little house. That's so cute. Tag. I might keep that just because it is like red, and I have some of those, but that's an older one, so, and it's a good pink color. Yeah, you do have lots of good things. I have my birthday in December, so I want to do some fun things for like birthday themed stuff too. But we'll see. Okay, so that will go elsewhere. This also goes elsewhere, technically. So I feel like this is really too big all by itself. Unless I did things vertically. But it's so long, I feel like the things would get lost. Like I feel like I need much smaller. Which I have like some Gen D. So I might do that. You have all sorts of good things. For sure. All sorts of things. And for those, like, I'm absolutely okay with even some of the small things I'll fill in. Like just using a cute mug, using a cute cup cozy, or, you know, pictures of like my planner with the stickers in it, or or if you're wearing something Christmassy or cute jewelry, or like sometimes just those little things, even just for yourself, to help make the season really enjoyable. And that can be what you photograph, especially sometimes we just have a day that can't be super festive, like we're going to work and it's busy and all those kinds of things. So yeah, I think just finding things even that simple sometimes. I'm like, oh, see, then I have a bin of random stuff over there. So it's all sorted. Oh my goodness gracious. But I'm just still not sure. Because I don't necessarily want to mix this kind of stuff in to my vertical thing, but maybe I should, instead of just having the paper collections in there. But I don't know, because I feel like then it's harder to go through. I don't know. All right, well, for right now, I'm going to put the things in here kind of size-wise and by category, just until I determine exactly how I'm going to do things. Because I do still have several bins to go through as well. So I'll have to sort out more size things. Oh, I guess I could use this smaller one. Actually, hang on. That might be a better way to go for the moment. So that the stuff doesn't all fall. At least for the moment. Because it's going to slide down in this one, I think. And then, yeah. I don't know that this is any better, but we're going to try it for right now. Okay, because see, like, these are like littles, so they like need to just, they just need to be in something else. Oh, but see, then I have more cards. All right, we need to put the playing cards together. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to take that out for winter. Add this here. All right. I'm kind of talking to myself, sorry. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like this does not feel Christmassy to me. Like, it's super cute, but I don't know. I'll leave it for now. Like, I just don't know. Like with these, if I should put these in like an upright, or if these should stay in something like that. I guess they could really be in an upright. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused. Do you struggle with this? Is it just me? Just me? I definitely like these will go in something small. As would like the tickets. That's a definite. That is a definite. And same with like the little, and that's where like some of these would be super cute in one of the littles. I am doing, so I believe that I'm doing this book, Suze. because it's adorable and I really want to do something different and cute and fun. But I do have a 6x8 as a backup if I chicken out. I haven't cut into this yet. But the ladies, the crafty chicks and peeps here were very encouraging for me to use this. Just go for it. So that's the plan. All right. So okay. So I'm gonna call it a night because if I start anything else, it's gonna go down a rabbit hole of like even longer. So I'll have to do more. Probably this weekend, depending. And I'll try to do it live. Because that's fun. And or I'll at least, if there's certain things I do like off camera, I'll like take photos. But yeah, if I start anything else, it's going to get super late. And then I always need a little downtime. And I cannot oversleep tomorrow morning because I need to be on time. So I'm going to call it a night. But I always love hanging out with you guys. And I am super excited for us to make the most of our December. So I will try to be sharing some encouraging posts and hosting some Zooms for us to just craft together, to make the time, to have the space, because that's what I want to do, to be able to enjoy documenting. So that's my goal for December. I'm actually going to try to look ahead at the calendar and really try to like map some things out so that then I know and I can give everybody a heads up to, plan accordingly for themselves as well. And then that way I've planned accordingly for my time, so that it does actually happen. That's my goal. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I hope you have a great last day of November tomorrow. And I hope that your December 1st is awesome. And even if it's not going to be anything fancy or amazing, grab a cute cup cozy or a coaster or a cute mug, or even just treat yourself to like a Starbucks that comes in a cute cup, something, and take a cute photo and we'll document and it'll be great. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night and I will see you guys really soon. Bye.